What is going on, YouTube? I just passed a landscaping truck and I was in my neighborhood here, but I was reading the description of like what they did and everything, and the first thing they had on there was mulching, as in mulching without a G at the end of it. And that's how you know you're in Florida. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I was laughing at that. Mulching. Yep, I am in Florida. But anyhow, um, today is a pull day lifting wise, so I'm getting started here, driving on over to Crunch today to get this pull workout in. I'm definitely going to up the weight on pull-ups today, as I feel like I was hitting 8 reps and I'd like to be closer to like 6 reps or so um, on weighted pull-ups. So we'll see what happens in terms of exact weight we get today, but yeah, that's what the agenda is looking like to start off with, and then I'll be moving on to cable rows and neutral grip pull downs, and then back extensions after that. I'm a pretty big fan of cable rows as well. It's a pretty close variation, I'd say, to my barbell rows that I do on my first pull day, but it's a little more controlled. And as I'm going to be doing lower back extensions later in the workout, I typically want to leave a little something in the tank for that. So that's kind of the idea behind doing cable rows on my second pull day rather than barbell rows. Though at one point I was doing just barbell rows on both pull days, just because it is such a staple movement. So many people recommend it. And when I was first starting out, I was like just following the general advice, and I still follow the general advice, but I've learned to adapt it for my specific needs and goals and how my body reacts to certain things. And I do like the controlled stretch on it as well. Like with the barbell row, you're definitely getting a stretch too, but there's only so much time under tension you can get with gravity and the weight pulling you. And then the way I do them is kind of a bit of a cheat row, where I get a little momentum to get it up to the top and then try to control it more on the way back down. But my lower back will eventually fatigue probably before my upper back will on barbell rows, just by the nature of things. Your lever arm, the weight's heavier further away from the lever arm, right? So that's probably why my lower back gets fatigued more quickly than my upper back. But yeah, other than that, I'm a big fan of the barbell row. And I think just because you're not going to absolute failure for every single part of the movement doesn't make it an inherently bad movement either. So yeah, that's why I continue to keep them in there. And then cable rows, pretty much every gym has some sort of like a cable row setup, and if not, they've got a cable that you can kind of get set up there on. And yeah, so that's kind of why I like it, because it's also one of those things where even if you are visiting a gym, you can pretty much make do with something they've got there. And then yeah, for back extensions, you can pretty much do them with a barbell like I've done in my previous videos, but that is one of the main reasons I go to Crunch on Saturdays for my second pull day as well, because this machine just makes it so easy to set up on. This machine they've got built by Precor. It's one of their glute builder machines. I guess it's more targeted for, they've got it in their like adductor and adductor corner for like the people that are looking to hit their glutes specifically, because it does have like an area where you can put your legs up on the back of it and it'll target your glutes more effectively. But the way I'm doing it, I'm going for like everything, whole posterior chain, including lower back, which is why I'm doing it on my pull day, believe it or not. So yeah, excited for this workout, looking forward to knocking it out. Energy's feeling good right now, and which I'm grateful for, because got a good night's sleep, because yesterday I was feeling feeling tired by the end of the day, as you guys would know if you watched if you watched my video yesterday. But yeah, other than that, not too much else left to do but finish up this little 2-minute drive and hop on into the gym and get her on done. So I'll see you guys here in just a minute.
Reasons to get off the hook. What's the price of moving forward? Will I lose my mind? I'm sure the days are getting shorter. I'm waking up to fall asleep with curiosity concluded. Is there more to life? I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm a mess and I'm defeated. Life repeats itself. I'm in another place, I'm in another town. These days you won't see me around. Another honest face, another let down. You call me honest grace, I'm being insecure. Problematic years, last 24. Put an honest face to show I'm let down. See I'm let down. Just like before, what a letdown. I feel my legs begin to stagger, and on my cup I'm losing grip. I can't give coherent answers. I have lost my mind. I'm sure the ones
All right, folks, that workout was muy excelente. That was a great workout. I'm super happy with the way that went. I upped the weight, as I mentioned, on pull-ups, so that felt pretty good. All things considered, I was expecting them to be grinders, but they actually moved fairly smoothly. I did drop a rep. I did partials, like they definitely weren't full reps. I was going for sets of 7, and I got partials for like 2 or 3 of the sets. Just kind of tried to get a rep, grind up a little bit on that last rep there. I didn't quite lock it out, but that's all good. That's what we'll come back next week and get stronger on. So But you got to up the weight eventually, otherwise you'll never give your body the signal to say, okay, I need to get stronger on this here. So, but yeah, pretty good workout overall. Everything else considered, I on wide grip cable rows, those felt pretty good. Grip was pretty tight today, which always helps things feel a little smoother when you can just focus on the actual back movement rather than your grip slipping or whatnot. So yeah, that felt really solid today. I don't know why that was, but I think I got a really good night's rest last night because I think I'd been needing it and I just, was kind of cooked after the full week here. But no, my energy felt great today. I was able to keep moving through it and keep knocking sets out. So I'm pretty happy with back extensions as well. I don't know. I saw this one lady. She got on and she wasn't using any weight at all, but her form was so clean. But she was keeping the bar like that I strap up to. She was keeping the handle super close to her body, and she was almost like, I mean, she was bending her arms a lot, so that way, like to keep it close to her body. So I'd have to use like some bicep strength to do so, which might be a limiting factor, or might be like a some way to cheat it. I don't want to cheat the weight. I want to move it with the muscle I'm looking to target, aka my lower back. But it did look pretty clean, and she was getting really good range of motion all the way up to the top, and like maintaining a straight back up at the top. And I just thought to myself, maybe I should reevaluate my form because I'm moving the weight and I am getting partials and whatnot, but I don't know if I'm getting a full range of motion where I'm like fully locked out at the top. She was like fully locked out at the top and pausing. I don't know. It makes you evaluate your own form and saying, um, it's like, am I just ego lifting or is it because I'm pushing hard? It's like it makes you wonder. I don't know, something to consider for me to consider, I suppose. But yeah, everything else moved all right as well. I upped the weight on preacher curls as well because I was like, I'm hitting like 8 or 9 reps. I'll up the weight by 2.5 pounds and see what happens there. So I did, and I was getting like sets of 8 or 9 on that as well. So that was excellent there. So definitely getting stronger, which is an encouraging sign. I did say on rear delts, I will say I was doing the reps and there was one of those little paper towels stuck on the weight stack, and you could only get to it when like you were mid rep. So you really had to have someone come over and trust you to like not crush their fingers in there as you're doing the rep, which was definitely not something I was going to ask some random stranger to do. Plus, there was the guy waiting on the machine after me, so I was just like, whatever. Little things like that kind of drive me crazy sometimes, but yeah, now I've got a couple errands to run and stop into Costco, drop some packages off, and deliver a check to someone. So yeah, a couple little things to tie up for the rest of the day, and then I'm chilling for the rest of the weekend. So I appreciate y'all for watching this video. I hope y'all have a great weekend as well. Subscribe for more content just like this, and I will see y'all next week. Later.